primary school, I had in my mind that I didn't belong to the community where every other person should be. So I felt I was special. But then growing up over time, I realized there was really nothing special because my parents didn't treat me as I was special. You did everything every other person did, so you could learn independence. But I grew with that and it affected me. I started internalizing. So even when I was abused for a long time, I wasn't speaking out. I was abused from age 2. So I wasn't telling anybody what was going on. So I felt it was normal to abuse me because I was small. So if you are disabled, if you have an issue, then that is what should happen. Until I had my babies. I had twins that turned 18 yesterday. But by the time I was in secondary school, I was suicidal. I was not just suicidal, I was violent. So I wouldn't attack you, but don't attack me. Because if you attacked me, I would take everything inside me and come towards you. And so I could use a knife, I could throw you a bottle, whatever it was to defend myself. And then the attack wasn't on the lady, it was on the men. And people started wondering, why are you always attacking men? Now, at that point, you're already called names and you're seen to be violent, you're seen to be an extremist. But nobody is asking, what is happening to this person? This person is not saying anything. This person is looking so nice. But this person behaves in an ulterior way to the person's character. I'll cut from that bit of story and then go to 9 years ago, where I finally decided to move back to my state. I had given an uncle money to get me space, and he didn't. And that was when I knew what depression was for me. Because I ended up living in the park for over 3 months, and in living in the park, in the bus park. So now when you come and you feel, oh, it's because she's everywhere, the bus guys are hailing her. Is that I lived there with my twin. I bathed, used the back of buses, and I grew, but I was trying to sell pure water and also get a job. I had all the English put together, but it was not enough. How do you say you don't have an address, but you need a job? That is when you understand what depression is. When you have 2 children crying and you have to find food and you don't have food and you don't want to lay your back down to make the money, cheap money to get food, and you're saying to the drivers, I speak so much good English. How has that helped you put a meal on your table? And it kept sliding in till after 3 years after, I said to myself, this is the end of this rubbish. I listened to somebody that told me rubbish so well that I felt that rubbish made sense. He just said to me, you don't belong among normal people. You should either look for, what do they call these homes where they keep people that have disabilities? There's this other word, you know, here they say a rehab camp, but we don't call it rehab in Nigeria. We have those special homes around, so you should stay there. You should take your children there. You should. And he could not make 5 correct sentences at a go. And I said to him, I came to you to ask you for a job. But he's saying to me, you know what, but you can meet me at night. I will give you money if you will sleep with me. And I said at that point, this is the least I will ever go. I looked at him in the face, and that violent part of me came. I said, you're a very stupid man. Come on and see Nemaka. Do you realize that at the end of the day, you cannot even address me? If you allow me be your program manager, I will bring you all the money you need. You don't even need to sleep around to travel around. Give me a try. I will even teach you how to speak better English. And that is what I did. Today I've risen to wherever I wanted to go to in life. And it's just 9 years back. Thank you.